Martinsville, there's just something about this place. Half a mile of history, tight corners, hot tempers.
Beat him down.
And that grandfather clock waiting in victory lane. And across the grid, every rival feels the weight of it too.
It all comes down to this.
The final stop before Phoenix.
Chastain did a video game move.
One race, one clock, one last chance to keep the dream alive.
Pretty much a must win here.
Because here, legends aren't born easy. They're made the hard way. One bump, one lap, one checkered flag at a time.
And there will be two drivers locked into the championship four at Martinsville. Let's go! Gibbs got a bit squirrely off the line. William Byron leads them into turns 1 and 2 with his teammate right behind. Drag race between Larson and Gibbs down into 3. Larson desperately wants to get that position.
Look at the battle mid-pack trying to get to the bottom of the racetrack. Some very aggressive moves.
And we're under caution. Under caution for the first time today.
It's going to be a very interesting timing for the crew chiefs. Let's see exactly what happened. Oh. Around goes the 99 of Suarez. I think he gets straightened back up right there, but it looked like he was getting spun around. Off the nose of the 23 of Bubba Wallace. Zane Smith in the 38 also kind of involved, shooting to the bottom over that curbing.
Yeah, and for Chase Elliott, he said that car's turning pretty well in traffic. No major adjustments expected. You see top left, they will take fresh tires, though. Parker.
And for his teammate Kyle Larson, he came on the radio and said, pretty good. His crew chief Cliff Daniels said, your pace was excellent. Keep it up. Just 4 tires for him. Dave.
Christopher Bell gives up 10th position. He said the car was starting to go a little bit free. Took off okay, just a little migration, Marty.
William Byron has pit stall number 1. His only comment to Rudy Fugle is, quote, I'm just managing, happy with the handling on the 24 car and trying to take it easy on those Goodyear tires. We'll see if the 2014 can so hold serve here on pit road. They will not go drag race there with Michael McDowell, who won it lead.
I hear you asking at home, and you too, Marty, did anybody stay out? Jeff, the answer is?
No, the entire field pitted.
2-tire change for Michael McDowell. That's what got the 71 in the lead alongside William Byron. We're back to it here in the Xfinity 500. Kyle Larson in the 5, Ty Gibbs on the outside, Hanlon and Logano. They're stuck together like glue all of this first stage. Hamlin got one back on Logano right before the caution came out. William Byron up the track a little in that second groove, goes around Michael McDowell quite effectively. Let's go from teammate to teammate, from the 9 to the 24, William Byron. Marty, tell us more.
Yeah, you showed the chaos a moment ago, Lee, from Las Vegas and from Talladega. According to the team, in those 2 incidents, they lost about 55 stage points by their estimation. But Rudy Fugle told William Byron after Las Vegas, before Talladega, we have to view Martinsville as our championship race. That's the way I viewed this race for 2 weeks. So they spent 2 weeks getting ready for Martinsville. All the sim time leading into Talladega was about Martinsville. This week, all about Martinsville again. And Rudy Fugle told me this morning that had to be our attitude coming into this race. I'm not sure we spent more time on a race this year than this one so far, showing up on the pole, and they've led all 83 laps.
So Kim, this 12 car, Ryan Blaney, we'd all thought he could recover, but it has taken a very impressive first stint here to keep himself in the game and on the lead lap.
Absolutely. We were a little worried after yesterday's practice and qualifying, but the team was not. When I checked in this morning, they felt like they had good pace yesterday. So I asked Chief Jonathan Hassler what was the challenge ahead of them today. He said, we're going to have to get track position the hard way by passing cars on track. He said, in the past, pit road has been the best way to pass cars at Martinsville, but with this new tire, we're not sure you have as many options on pit road. Blaney has answered the call, gone to work. He's been the biggest mover so far this race. Right now, quiet on the radio, which, Marty, usually means either a happy driver or a focused driver.
1 to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Not even that, because William Byron comes off turn 4, and this is the start to the day that he needed. Wins stage 1 convincingly with 126 laps led. Nicely done, and Joey Logano in a fine second.
Into that points battle, Larson 3rd. Bell, I believe, is going to clock in here in 8th. So that is 5 points guaranteed. So what was a 1-point difference is now a 6-point difference.
All right, stage break complete. Everybody's ready. Everybody knows what they've got. Here we go. Stage 2 of the Xfinity 500 is underway. Good restart, William Byron. This could be a very telling stage for the 22 of Joey Logano, and whether or not he has a chance to defend his title and have an opportunity for a fourth.
Are you talking about going the full 120? Yes, copy.
Caution is out. And is that the 77 of Carson Hocevar? Indeed it is.
Carson's being shown 2 laps down right now. Trying to get turned around, get in front of the 24 car. He's able to do it to keep from losing another lap.
Let's take a look at what happened to Carson Hocevar. First car in shot.
Oh, looks like Suarez behind him. 99. Hard to tell from that angle if there was contact. It is an odd spot to spin out by yourself.
Ooh, lucky for Kyle Larson. Watch this.
That is bottom.
All right, everybody's stacked up and ready to go. William Byron has never led this many laps at any track in his NASCAR Cup Series career. He sees the green. Let's go back to racing with 37 laps to go in stage 2.
I imagine the 5 and the 24 are going to work together. Let the 24 down.
It's a Hendrick Motorsports 1, 2, 3. Crazy. Of the 6 drivers racing for 2 spots, 4 of them, Stevie, are champions.
Well, and that's what makes this playoff field just so impressive this year. It's the heavyweights of all heavyweights. As you see, the caution comes out. Cole Custer in that 41 scheme spun around. All 4 tires are aired up. Now be able to pit. Let's see. Oh, they all stack up. 48 into the 21, 21 into the 41. Won't be the last time we see a stack up like that.
That's been going on as long as they built this racetrack.
When they come to the line, it's 23 laps to go in stage 2. William Byron, who has been dominant today. He's got his teammate on the inside in Kyle Larson. Here comes Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney, who started this Xfinity 500 in 31st position, is now racing his way and fighting with Kyle Larson for second. He could possibly win this stage in an incredible come through the field. The 2-time and defending winner of this fall Martinsville race has got a shot at second, up in that second groove.
Well, if I'm Rudy Fugle, too, I'm reminding the 24 to check his mirror. We're not as good as we once thought we were. The 12 is pretty good as we see the 51 spin around. That'll bring out the yellow.
Field compact, but they gather their speed up in enough time not to put Cody Ware in a more awkward position. Let's see what happened here with Cody and the Rexzilla Ford.
It's just nothing you can do as a driver, right? Wheels loose, tires down, wheel comes off. It's completely out of your control.
Teammates at the front of this pack. 11 laps to go in stage 2.
Green, all rolling here.
Back to racing here in Martinsville. Christopher Bell doing some pushing right behind William Byron. The driver who has dominated today to the tune of 243 laps. He's been out in front of the 249 run. Incredible performance from the 24 team and driver.
Oh, a little bit of contact there.
If you're Chase, you would love to pass the 20, help your teammate out with that point, but you really want to make an enemy along the way, so I think he would take it if he has a clean shot at it, but I think the 20's going to get the job done.
And yet again, William Byron is able to stretch the advantage with 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank, half a mile, and he has got it. So, 2 stage wins for William Byron. Tyler Reddick in the Chumpa Casino Camry for 2311 is going to start this 3rd stage alongside Ryan Blaney. Here we go.
Reddick had 2 free passes to get this lead. Blaney started 31st. Who would have had these 2 guys leading this late in the race?
Look at Blaney on the outside down into turn 3.
So this has been overcast all day. Oh, you got a caution. Josh Perry, the 21, spun around. I was going to ask if maybe the sun coming out, Jeff, is going to change the way these cars drive.
Berry was 18th at the time of spinning. Stevie, you talk about temperature. 59 degrees, so it's been a cool day here in Virginia. Check this out.
3 wide once again. We rarely see it work.
At King's Hawaiian Toyota. Clear at the front for Ryan Blaney to get this third stage back underway. Tyler Reddick, Joey Logano, and Ty Gibbs and William Byron climbs off turn 2 pretty effectively. That drag race down to 3.
Some trouble right here for the 19 of Briscoe. Parker.
Yeah, he might be blowing up, guys. Engine issue here for the 19 of Chase Briscoe. Coming down to pit road.
Yeah, good time for it after the big win a week ago. The one of the 2 playoff drivers that could afford to have an issue today was the 19 of Briscoe.
So it sounds like day done for Riley Herbst. It's far from day done for Christopher Bell, Joey Logano, and Chase Elliott. It's on. Here comes Bell.
This opportunity happened because of that contact in the middle of 1 and 2. Want to go back and see what happened there. The 9's under the 22. Logano gets into the corner. Contact right there. Contact again, but that actually slows Logano down, and then Bell takes advantage of it.
You're watching images of Denny Hamlin's day over, and more worrying for the other Toyota drivers on track. This is the 3rd Toyota in succession that has gone back to the garage area. Briscoe, and then the 35, and then Denny.
Yeah, the 11 running really, really good. You see the engine just lay down, smoke out the pipes, and this has been this concern, right? The 11 has a throttle issue at Talladega, a starter issue here. Now it blows up in the race. Here, bottom box, Byron in the middle of 3 and 4.
Oh!
And the 43 spins in front of him. We'll see if this brings the yellow out. I think it's going to have to bring the yellow out. This is going to mix everything up. Currently still green. Let's see where this gets blended around. All right.
Now the yellow's out.
Now the yellow's out, and there is Blaney, and there is Byron. Let's see what happens for the yellow.
Eric Jones, the white and green 43 at the bottom. Contact with Bubba Wallace.
I'm not sure what happens right
there.
So
I think what happens is the 43 just comes off pit road.
Right.
He's on super low air pressure.
Wow.
Drives in the corner. The car doesn't make the grip he was expecting to. This is one of the things that will happen at this racetrack. When you're low on air pressure, look at the left front tire lockup. It just didn't turn, and then contact with the 23. That's what that was all about, just not having grip with cold tires on a cold day.
Chaos is what we might be about to see. However, it's pretty clean up front with Ryan Blaney, William Byron, the 2 guys who have led the most laps today. Look at that start from Blaney. What a flyer. Back to green here in Martinsville.
As well, and they weren't exactly sure where they were supposed to be and who they were supposed to be ahead of. They sorted through it as we got a caution on the track.
77 of Carson Hocevar got spun around again. Now this will clean up all the confusion of the running order right here. This is a little bit of a fresh rinse for everyone. They are dialed in. Let's see what happens. Daniel Suarez.
Oh, no.
I mean, these two have all day long. There's some kind of problem with the 71. Yeah, there's some sort of an issue.
Future teammates at Spire next year. Ryan Blaney, a 2-time winner in the fall. William Byron, a 2-time winner in the spring. They share that front row, and yet again, Blaney gets a brilliant restart. These 2 guys at the front know they need to win to get in to the championship 4. It's all on the line.
And if one of those 2 win, as you see in the points, that makes it a points battle between Larson and Bell.
Yeah, Ryan Blaney leading, and despite having won the last 2 fall Martinsville races, the team told me they have to approach it like they've never won the fall race before. That's because they didn't want to get complacent or think that the track will just come to their driver. In Blaney's mind, he had one job, to win the race. He said it's much easier than chasing points. The team saying their strength has always been stage 3 of this 500-lap race. Marty?
William Byron Byron trying to track him down. And I want to emphasize the calm with which William Byron has spoken the entire day. And I go back to something he said earlier this year when he said, you know, kind of in a weird way on the 2014, it feels like we're the experienced ones now. Byron trying to make it all happen in the last 61 laps and make his third straight championship for it.
The goal for me is I don't want contact, right? If I can pass him, I want to do it clean, because if I get by him and there's traffic, by hitting him, he can turn around and do the exact same thing, but he sees right there the advantage he has.
Is there an opportunity? He's going for it. William Byron on the inside, and he loosens up the 12 of Ryan Blaney and takes the race lead.
But the 12 is still there. The 12 is still close enough to return the favor.
He is running 10. Oh, we got a car around. This is a 77 of Hocevar.
Caution out.
Some people loved this, and some people hated it. William Byron did not want to see this. Larson did not want to see this. On the other hand, Blaney and Bell, it may be exactly what they needed.
Big advantage at this moment right here. Look at Blaney, though, right on his bumper, closing the gap. Blaney's got to peel off first. He's down here in the middle of 3 and 4. Hard left for the 12. He's looking for his stall. Kim, Blaney on pit road.
A couple laps before that caution, he said he had no rears left, so he will welcome fresh tires. It was code blue, which apparently means 4 fresh Goodyear tires for Ryan Blaney, Parker.
Kyle Larson is not excited about this caution, upset about it coming out. Obviously, 4 tires for him. They were in a good position, 8 points above the cut line, Dave.
Christopher Bell running 10th. Free up my entry. It's all entry. 4 tires here, Marty.
William Byron told Rudy Fugle, nothing new with the handling. Let's leave it alone. Don't make any changes. The 24 pit crew has not lost a spot on pit road all day long. Can they deliver on this final stop of the day? They do indeed hold serve here on pit road.
I will repeat, it is game on. This is it. Lights are on here in Martinsville, and they're racing to the end with 11 to go. Good restart, William Byron.
A great restart by Blaney, though. But Byron's able to beat him to the corner.
Wow, look at that launch off turn 2. William Byron, Ryan Blaney. Ross Chastain is the next one, but he's not one of those cars in contention to go to the championship for. 2 to go. There's 1 mile left before we're in championship mode. What a contrast from these 2 guys. One started on the pole, one started in 31st. And they're both racing for the win. They're both chasing a championship spot. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. And what a performance from the 24 and the 12. They've been in a league of their own. Well, William Byron has won 2 Daytona 500s. He's going to put today right up there with them. William Byron is going to Phoenix and has a chance to race for the championship. He did everything he needed to do. It's his 3rd win at Martinsville, but it's his most important one. And his teammate from Hendrick Motorsports.
Great job, HMS. 2 cars through. Great job.
Kyle Larson's got a shot to become a 2-time champion.
What a group we have. And what a performance by this 27-year-old. Coming in with a must-win.
Can't do any more. Pole position, 304 laps led, and victory, and a championship berth.
This track means so much to William Byron personally. His dad, Bill, and mom, Dana, brought him here for his very first Cup race at 8 years old. Tony Stewart won that day, but today, William Byron uses Martinsville to put himself in his 3rd straight championship for.